Hello everyone, I'm Greatlo, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 254 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we, I think, is finally done with this resource refining area, and we're now exporting chunks and crystals when we need those. Or we are ready to export the crystals, I guess. We're not making them yet. But we need these chunks for aluminium. Let's just clean up a little bit here. So we need this stuff. Let's just stop over here, because this is where we gotta do it. I think. Yeah. So we need to bring in some chunks and some crystal catalysts. I guess we should just start requesting stuff. Because I'm just gonna forget all of this anyway. Aluminium. Are we just gonna call this aluminium? Sure. So aluminium. Right. Let's actually pin this. And then Givolite chunks. Let's just call all of them rubite chunks for now. Givolite. Bristol Catalysts. Then we're gonna refine all that. We need sodium carbonate. And we need coke. Carbon dioxide we're probably gonna make locally. Sodium hydroxide though, we need to import. This we're making there, no problem. We get half of our sodium carbonate back. And then we have alumina. Then we need carbon as well. Sure. And then we need some copper ingots and some silicon ingots. Oh, maybe we should just call it copper. Don't do that. Copper ingots and silicon ingots. And then we need to, well, we're gonna export some of the aluminium ingots for silicon. And then we're gonna re-import some alumina from that. So we need to import alumina. And those should be all of the imports, unless we need something else than coke or carbon for carbon dioxide. How to make carbon monoxide from carbon and purified water. Okay. So we can make it out of the carbon if we want to. Would we rather just import coal? This requires 0.2 carbon. What would it require with coal instead then? Just out of curiosity, mainly. (0.2). Would we rather just do this? It's one machine instead of several, but it's so few still that it doesn't really matter. We need to make steam as well for this. Why did this go to the top? Dang it. Okay. So we need to make steam and purified water for this one. Then we need to clarify that. And we need to burn this. And we need to make this. So we're gonna need these 4 machines to make a little bit of carbon dioxide. And instead we could just bring in some coal and do it in one machine. I think I like that a little bit better. So let's do it. Coal import, sure. I had forgotten all about us having robots now, that's so nice. Cool. And then we need some exports. We should export the aluminium plate. And we need to export some aluminium ingots. And then that is everything, I guess. Let's repin this, because that list had some out-of-date info. I think this is everything, yes. Of course we need a fuel depot as well. Fuel station. Maybe I should actually get these train stations or the blueprints for them with a little bit extra rail at each end, because I'm having to do this each time. I'm not gonna do anything about it right now, but let's just see if I don't get annoyed by it again at some point. Okay. I guess we can just... Well, let's start by requesting some fuel, I guess. And then maybe getting some robots in to distribute that fuel. Let's leave this on manual for a little bit. Not too long. Nothing is... No, we have plenty of stuff being input. We have 200 robots. We're not full though, but that requires more aluminium, I believe. That's the frames. Might still be transistors, actually. We did have some trouble with those. No, we're fine on transistors. Never mind. Bring the train, dang it. Request fuel. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't name any forms. Aluminium. Aluminium ingots. And aluminium fuel. This one should be the one down here from time to time, I think. If we even have fuel down here, we don't. Do we have fuel at any of these? We do here. So this is the train for that. Aluminium fuel. Empty all time passed, 5 seconds. Put it after. I think it is oil or something down there. Let's put it here for now and let's just see. Popmonium, I guess. When is popmonium? Right here. Wait. Did I put this in here instead of the right one? Dang it. Where's aluminium processing? Yeah. Iron ore is supposed to be much later, right? Go to copper, we go to sulfuric acid. Then we go to steel processing and then iron ore. You go back down there. Okay. And do we have some robots? I want to be running faster. Okay, so the chunks first. We'll buy it. We didn't name all of the stations over at our resource processing. I don't think. Maybe we did. Or did we just request everything and then not name anything? No, this is not chunks, that's crashed. We'll buy it. Chunks. Let's name the Geolite as well. And then leave everything else to be annoyed by later. Geolite. Sure. Rubite chunks, full cargo. Aluminium rubite chunks, empty cargo. Go. Duolite chunks, full. Aluminium duolite, empty. Go. What do we have here? Bristol Catalysts. Oh, empty, go. You didn't get any fuel. And now you won't get any, but now you will. Then we have sodium carbonate. Let's hope we actually have enough of that. And cook. And then we need some more trains and wagons. And now we probably need to have a look at our sodium hydroxide stations. Well, we have enough trains to fill them at least. This should be allowed to take more though. More than one train, I mean. Especially since we have this many trains looking for it. So we actually at a sodium hydroxide deficit at the moment. This is waiting for more, these two are coming for more, and this has what it needs. Okay, good to know. We can fix that, of course. Then the carbon. Actually, this one didn't have what it needs. It's trying to be filled up. And we're doing this with requester chests, so that's not the greatest idea I ever had. Because they fill them up one by one then. Should at least put a limit on it, I think. That's not. So we're having them as storage chests because we need to prioritize a few of our requests locally, I think. Maybe we don't need that anymore. I'm not entirely sure. Also, this is a problem. Yeah, I don't know if we're requesting it for anything. maybe for some silver oxide. Are we even producing any though? I'm not sure. Well, yes, we are right here, of course. Well, let's leave that for a little while still. Can't fix all problems all at once. Oh. Not full, sorry. Empty. Good. What do we need? Copper ingots. Well, we're not exporting those currently, right? No, we need to make a station here for that. So let's leave that for now. We don't have anything for silicon ingots yet either. I think we will just steal some from up here at some point. Well, then when we actually get our silicon station up, it should be making a lot more than we can use here. Maybe that's a bad idea though. And this is again for importing the alumina from silicon. And then this is for coal. Good. How is our coal production actually looking? Just fine. And then we export some stuff, and then that's it basically. So copper, silicon, and alumina is waiting. Maybe we should start exporting the silicon ingots from here. Just to get some, and then we can turn it off when we get the silicon outpost up and running. Sure, it's gonna be a while before I finish a lot of this stuff anyway, so... Why do we have a tier 2 here? I am trying to use these, so let's do that. We don't really have any fluids here, right? Just the molten aluminium. And some carbon dioxide, I guess. I don't really need a lot of space down here for pipes, so I guess we're just gonna put our robots around here actually. And then one of these among the beacons that are potentially going here. And then I guess we just need to start with this. Let's just hope we get everything we are requesting. We might have a lot of problems that we need to fix beforehand though, but that's okay. I am gonna turn this number way up, I think. Because we are not really needing a lot of any of the machines for the low numbers, except for these. That's okay though. I don't have any of the oversorting facilities or any of these, so let's actually go back for that. On the way we should probably fix copper export and silicon export. silicon export is right over here. Do we have a station that we're not using for anything? Cobalt ore. Doesn't really look like it. So, silicon ingot. No, we already have a train for that. My bad. Okay, so that's silicon taken care of. Where is our copper? Concrete, lithium, copper, all the way up there. This is it. This is just copper ore stuff. I think we actually have it down here. Copper processing, yes. I went a little bit too far, I think. Yeah, here we are. Let's put a pump in here. Ingots, iron guts, yes. I was just wondering, now that we actually have our crushed and chunk production elsewhere, if we just add the sorting for copper ore here, we make this whole depot up here. Well, unnecessary. So we should probably redo that at some point. If we ever get there. So we need all these machines. Let's try and get those. I guess we should bring our train back for a refill of robots. And potential other stuff. Do we have liquefiers? Yes. Or sorters. Use tier 4, please. Dang it. 4. Thank you. I might have made some blueprints here. Enough each of those. Then we actually need a lot of these. Set that green to manual. $34. Let's start with that then. And I guess that's everything. And then those might be back a little bit sooner. Do you have some robots in? Yeah, you're actually full. That's good news. Seems like we're not getting a lot of stuff, so we probably have some problems to fix. But oh well. This one first, sure. Or maybe we need to think a little bit about how far the robots have to travel. Because we need to bring a lot more of these resources around per second than these. 16 plus 4 plus 16. Even more up here. 100 per second. Same with these, 100 per second. 70-ish. Same. Something less, something less. So we want these to be as close to the robots as possible. So I guess we start from the top. Sure, let's try. We can have all of this molten aluminum in a pipe, so I guess we're going for that. Let's design one before we just throw all of them down, I guess. Something like that. That should be everything. Sure. $13. $30. $34. Good. Next is the induction furnaces. I guess we will just start these from the end of this. So this should be fine. We just need 4. And then we of course need to bring this down and around. Maybe we should even just put these at the end of this. I think that might actually make it easier to scale. Because we can't just add another 4 here at some point, because then the pipe can't handle all of the stuff we're producing. So if we put them here in a way that we could still beacon them in the same way. This is not a good idea. We would have to get them down here, but then we would need to move this up to actually... Well, we would need to move everything up because we can't have beacons underneath this. So these needs to be moved. At least I'm going to do it. We could probably figure something out, like move these down 1 tile, but I'm okay with this. Like that. So when we need to scale this, we can just copy this whole line and plop it down again. If we need to scale it, of course. I doubt it with beacons and stuff. Okay, done and done. So some blast furnaces. And some more blast furnaces that needs carbon dioxide. Since we need so few, should we do them combined? We can try at least. Let's just leave some extra space for now. So you will make these. Right next to you, we will have one that makes this. And then we need that twice, but if we want to incorporate this as well, we need 2 of those. How large are pellet presses? Not very large. We could put them in here. Just trying to see what this would look like. These are gonna be too large for anything reasonable, at least. Especially if we want to get a pipe past it. But then let's just try it anyway. And then we would need to duplicate all of this. Now I know we have too many of these and these, but we can't really cut 3 in 2. So I would rather overdo it. We can still do this. Heck, we could even incorporate the carbon dioxide into this line. Because why not, right? We can't beacon both the sorters and the very small machines with this setup though. Where are my beacons? Here. We can do it like this, but to get anything in here we would need an inserter here. Or up here, and then we would have the same problem. So I guess we just put these in their own line instead. At least that's what I'm going to do. Everything else should be fine though. We can move all of this down. But let's get this stuff over near it. I guess since we are going to be copy-pasting this around, we can just remove that. Then we have the 3 that we need. We could also make this a little bit more orderly and have all the large machines at one end. And all the small machines together. Then we could do something like that. Yeah, I like it. So inputs. For ingots is just 2 solids. This is just for fuel, and we might as well just use carbon for that. For this, we need 2 inputs and a fuel, so carbon, I would guess. Yes, we're gonna do that up here. Maybe we should then just put this up here as well. Just for a little bit of consistency. Wait, what? These need 3 inputs. Something like that. For this we need 3 solids. Oh, we already did this. For this. We need just 1 solid input. And then that should be everything. We need to sort of stock, of course. That's fine. We should move all of this 1 tile down. And then we sort. Let's do this. Something like that. And then that should be everything. Do we have anything we need to burn or clarify? No. We do not. Then we're good. We just need to secure all of our inputs. Let's start over at the chunks, because they're the first part. We are not very close to full here. And we are not producing anything because we have a lot of geodes. We didn't prepare any stations for that, I don't think, so time for that. So we just have mixed geodes coming in here, right? Yeah. Are we not using a lot of the green ones? I don't know. I think we have somewhere with mixed geodes requests. Let's do that again. Bunch of stuff incoming. We apparently need more robots just for that part. I think those 175 robots are actually from over here, and there's only 25 left here. Yep. Oh, this is more important right now. We finally have finished atomic bomb research and can do this stuff. That's something we need to do. Until then, though, why have we not finished all of this stuff? Fusion-powered robots would be really nice as well, I guess. Fusion-powered logistic robots, I mean. But oh well. We're starting to produce the chunks again. That should mean that it won't be too long until we can fill a train. But for now, we should just send these. And let's just put a couple of signals in to all of this. Apparently I took another 25 from over there, oh 5, sorry, from over there. Let's have 100 here and put the rest into the refining area. Do we have an even number? No, because I have this. Then we have an even number. 1150. Good, so we're sorting. And then we're processing, but we're not outputting this into anything because I'm not smart. So we get pellets. But then we need sodium carbonate. Let's go have a look at that. We have 2 trains for that. We're making it from the carbon production, right? Yes. Carbon production is low because of sodium hydroxide. We are making more sodium hydroxide locally though, but not enough. Is this all because we need the sodium hydroxide? Yeah, we're just burning these. And well, then we're using the saving water, of course. We need more saving water though. Let's put a valve in here. A top-up valve, I guess, because we don't really want to limit it. No, wait, a top-up valve. Yeah, below 80%. So we allow any in as long as we're low. As long as we're low part, that's a bit annoying. I just want a one-way flow valve actually. Non-return valve, I guess. Because then we can put a salination plant up here somewhere. And just make a ton of saline water. We could also just fix our sodium hydroxide production, of course, but it's a possibility. This is running somewhat nicely, even though we don't have a lot. So if we just get a salination plant, maybe that's all we need. Let's just put it way up here. Oh, it needs... No, we can make this from normal water, right? Yeah. Good. Does that lessen the efficiency of this? Yes, it does. Can we somehow allow more of this stuff through, but not at 80%? Maybe that will help a little bit. Only maybe though, but all of this now produces more stuff. I guess we can just put another salination plant because this apparently is very slow. Well, not very slow, but slower than I had anticipated. Then we are almost all full all around. Good. Why are these active providers though? Isn't that a bit weird? Is it just an attempt to prioritize them over any passive providers? Maybe. This should mean more of this. But let's actually go and have a look at our sodium hydroxide outpost. That is also supposed to deliver sodium hydroxide to aluminium production. And I just realized that we have been spending way too long in this episode. So I guess we're gonna cut it here. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.